Hello everybody. I thought today I would do a jewelry tutorial. Just a real simple one. Made from basically stuff that I got in a jar, minus some stuff that I already had, like head pins and things. And clasps. I liked how this pendant was hooked on a chain, and then they did kind of a, they would call this a rosary chain with the beads, because they're linked like this, kind of like this style, except for I'm not going to be using metal beads on mine. So, without further ado, I've already picked out all my stuff. I have most of it already ready to finish. I have this pendant. It is magnetic hook right here. It has no name on it. I already cut my chain to fit in there. And I'm just going to finish these two little beads here. All I did was use, this was a stretchy by Cookie Lee, and I just picked out the better stones out of it. This was one, this was one, and this was one. Whoops. And then I had a little stretchy and just seed beads. This color, it's kind of a brassy color, so I decided to use those. And stuff that I already had, jump rings, 2 sizes, and this toggle clasp, which I got at, I believe, at Hobby Lobby. I thought it was perfect. It has 3 little ridges here, just like this. Got it blended well. I have my chain, also from Hobby Lobby. I'm using 2-inch eye pins from Hobby Lobby. And then I have this cute little elephant bead. I'm going to attach that on the end of the chain because I like to have a finished look. So I'm going to show you how I wrap. There's a couple different ways you can wrap, but I'm going to show mine. I don't know if you can see it on here. I probably wore it off. I have a little black mark right there. I just took a permanent marker and drew all the way around it. And I just grab a couple beads. Look for my mark. It's right there. Back it all the way down. I bend it over. I turn where my mark is and bend it all the way over. And I give it a turn. I always look at my loop. Looks pretty good. You just need a couple of tools. I have my chain nose, which I don't use quite as often, nippers, and I have crimpers, which I use for everything. And I like to use my crimpers to wrap around because I can get a grab. And the reason why I mark my pliers is so everything looks the same size. Loops going all the way around are the same size. Rings are the same size. Let me cut that wire. Then I take my little crimpers. I don't know if you can see that little tag sticking there. I like to squish it in because I hate when they snag. There, I'll use my chain nose for that. There. I have one more. I like to make my necklaces probably around 20 inches, 20, 22. My hands are really dry, sorry. I just finished doing dishes, so they're dry. Sometimes they bend, but that's okay. Okay. When you get in a habit of marking your tools, you can get everything uniform. I really hate when I would do this and only have enough wire to go a couple times around. Oops. There we go. Trim that. And crimp it in. And done. And since this pendant is magnetic, I can do everything and put it all together and then add the pendant. I forget the size of these. And I don't have my little ring thing. Just hook it on there. Bend it back and forth a few times because that makes the wire harden so it doesn't come apart as easy. Trying to decide if I like 2 on there because sometimes I add 2. I think I'm going to add 2. We'll see. Nope, just going to add 1. Hole isn't big enough for 2. And I'm done with these. I have lots of jump rings. Like basic things that I always have to have. Head pins. Either with an eye. Here, I'll show you. them in here. The ones with the little ball on the end. I get them with the little flat on the end. I keep them usually, I don't know how this got out of order. Silver, gold, bronze. Over here I have like a gunmetal and copper. And somewhere I found rose gold. Those are hard to find. I keep them all in here. These are all clasps, mostly toggles. I have them set up by colors. I have a lobster claw here. Here's where I pulled out the ones I'm using. A whole bunch of them. So these are just the same. Little hearts. All kinds of stuff here. Next, I'm going to pull out a whole bunch of these little guys. And I'm going to link everything together. Oops. Always dropping stuff. I just spent evening watching my grandsons, helping them make Halloween decorations. He's 9 years old. He was all excited. He was quite creative. I was pretty proud of him. Coming along here. It's not that hard. And everybody keeps saying they have, you know, they're going to make something with what they have. I never see anything that they've made. I'm sure they do. Probably put it in their store. These are little itty bitty ones. But I like them because they're about the size of the rings on the eye pins and what I just made. I like to make sure they match up. I hate when anything snags. So you just keep going. Oops, I can't seem to get this one to close right. There we go. 3 more for this side. I have been making jewelry for, I don't know, 20-some years. I try all different kinds. I haven't really done any silver or goldsmithing. I do know how to use a torch because I have used PMC3, which is a silver clay. Really nice. You can make small things and use a torch. Otherwise, you have to get a kiln. The silver comes out 99.9. It's fun. It does take time. But you have to get a stamp because most people, when they look at it, wouldn't realize that it's pure silver. You can get it in other metal forms too, but they're real tricky in other metals. My friend Kelly has tried. She was making it in the bronze for a while. I don't know why she stopped. But she did. She never really showed me what she made. She just told me she made them. Almost done with this side. There's one side done. Starting to look good. Oh, sorry, I need a drink of my tea. It says feeling wicked. Getting in that holiday Halloween mood. I have the beads on here. This is a glass with a coppery look on it. This is a bronze. And this is a moss agate. I really like moss agate. Moss agate is an abundant stone. I don't know if anybody else likes crystals and stones, but usually green stones are abundant stones. Some are different, have other qualities too. I wrote down quickly here because I always forget things. Moss agate's good for new beginnings. It refreshes your soul. It attracts abundance and wealth. And improves your self-esteem. Next I have a tiger eye. Tiger eye has good qualities. It helps release fear, anxiety. It stimulates taking action, helps you make decisions. Also gives you courage, strength, and personal power. I always feel good when I use stones and I think about them while I'm putting them on. Give them some good intention. This is just kind of a glass bead. Kind of faceted. But I was kind of sticking with fall colors because I like fall colors right now. You have a little bit of browns, oranges, greens, because some things are still green. Grass out here in front's green still. They have evergreens that are still green. A couple of the trees are still green, but they're slowly turning. Even though we had our first snowfall for this time of year, it was just a small one. But I spent the day, my day off with the fire in my fireplace. Oh, I really messed that one up. For like 7 hours. I had all these stir flame logs. It was like, ooh. It was lovely. I even had one log that said it was made from coffee husks. So, it didn't burn as long as Duraflame. You can't beat Duraflame. And 2 more. Almost done with this necklace. Ugh, silly. I closed it before I put the bead on. And last one. Excuse me. So what this is about 20 inches, as it is. I don't really use these very often, but they're nice for measuring. And find the center. It's about 20 inches. So for my chain, I'm just going to add about 2 inches. Squish it together. About another 2 inches. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. because I'm using a toggle, I don't really need that, but I will probably add it. It's looking good. I have my clasps. A couple of jump rings. I always like to add an extra jump ring on a toggle because I hate having to struggle with them to get them in the hole. That side's done. Need one more. Get them as close as I possibly can. Test. Oh yeah, perfect. And I just need my pendant. Move some stuff here. Oops. That didn't go well. I forgot I had that big thing in my trash. Oh well. But necklace is done. I just have to add my little elephant doohickey on the end here. And I'm just going to use a little head pin and probably a little crystal. I always like to have a crystal in the back. I have little teeny tiny ones. So, and that's it. It's well made, sturdy. Don't have to worry about it falling apart. I like it. There you have it. Super simple necklace. Not just a pendant put on a chain. Let me know how you like this little tutorial, and I'll come up with some more. I have some other ideas. Thank you. Thank you for watching. This is Alina at Ditzy Jewelry. Bye-bye.